Millions of people will sacrifice their health, their weekends, and their family time this year for a corporate employer, even though that exact same employer already has a highly optimized mathematical plan to replace them in an instant. So why do we fiercely protect a system that is mathematically programmed to never protect us back? Picture a perfectly normal Tuesday afternoon. You are sitting in a glass-walled conference room. You are a dedicated, highly paid professional. You work late. You answer emails on Sunday mornings. You genuinely believe that your unwavering loyalty makes you completely indispensable to the company. But at 4 o'clock, you receive a calendar invite for a quick sync. Human Resources is on the call. In less than 3 minutes, they announce a corporate restructuring. Your position has been eliminated. For most people, this is a moment of sheer, unimaginable terror. They calculate the mortgage, the groceries, and the car payment. Their throat goes dry. Their heart pounds against their ribs. But you do not panic. You smile. You cheerfully accept the severance package, and you calmly close your laptop. You are completely unfazed because the secret financial escape routes you built on the weekends just turned your termination into an early retirement. A brilliant, entirely invisible trap has just been executed right in front of you. We are taught from childhood that a steady 9-to-5 job is the ultimate form of security. We believe that if we just work hard enough, our employer will protect us from the chaos of the outside world. We wear our exhaustion like a badge of honor. But corporate loyalty is a one-way mirror. To a business, your salary is not a life to be protected. It's an operational expense to be minimized. If terminating your position saves the company a fraction of a percent in quarterly earnings, they will pull the trigger without a second thought. And they'll have your replacement's job listing posted on the internet before you even clear out your desk. If your only financial survival strategy is simply hoping Human Resources never pulls that trigger, you aren't an empowered professional. You are a hostage to a corporate spreadsheet. Most people disagree about this. If you ask traditional career advisors, they will fiercely defend corporate loyalty. They say the only way to secure your future is to put your head down and outwork everyone else in the office. Some economists argue the exact opposite. They claim that relying on a single employer is the most dangerous risk a modern human can take. Here's where people are split. Is your boss your protector, or are you just a localized line item waiting to be erased? People don't make bad money decisions. They respond to the environment around them. And your environment aggressively trains you to function like a fragile, single-client business. Think about the basic laws of commerce. A massive corporation loses one client, they adopt, they pivot, they survive, because they have thousands of other clients feeding their revenue stream. But your employer is your only customer. When you lose that one client, you face immediate financial ruin. You have traded your absolute dependence for a single paycheck. But the real reason this illusion persists is much stranger. It relies entirely on your exhaustion. The system requires you to be so terrified of losing your job and so drained by the relentless workload that you never actually look for the exit doors. But the wealthy do not operate this way. They know that true job independence is never achieved by just hoarding a little bit of cash in a savings account. It's engineered by permanently severing the link between your time and your income. To neutralize the threat of the corporate machine, you must ruthlessly build 3 uncoupled escape routes. First, you need a liquid capital reserve. This is not just a rainy day fund. It's an absolute freedom fund. It's a highly accessible shield of cash designed to do one specific thing. It buys you immediate time. It buys you the ultimate luxury of never having to make a desperate decision when your back is against the wall. Second, you need cash-flowing investments. You take your fragile, heavily taxed wages and convert them into high-yield dividend portfolios or physical real estate. You buy the physical ground society stands on, and you buy the profits of global corporations. This second route is strictly designed to cover your baseline survival. It pays the mortgage and buys the groceries whether you're sitting in a cubicle or sitting on a beach. Finally, you build a scalable side business. You create automated digital products, software, or media that rely on the frictionless scale of the internet. You decouple your human value from corporate gatekeepers. You build an engine that works 24 hours a day without ever requiring a boss's permission to operate. When you own your income, you hold all the leverage. The biggest financial advantage isn't intelligence, it's which game you're playing. The middle class is playing a game of single-source survival. They pour all their energy into a company that would replace them tomorrow. They wait for permission to be promoted. Long-term, the wealthy are playing a game of systemic redundancy. If one stream dries up, the reservoir remains completely full. Let's slowly reveal the invisible forces holding the traditional system together. The incentives of the corporate world are meticulously designed to demand 100% of your identity. They want you to believe that your job title is who you fundamentally are as a human being. The structures of modern society tie your most essential needs, like health insurance and social status, directly to your employment, which makes the idea of building independent wealth feel incredibly terrifying, almost like a betrayal of the standard American dream. The social pressures of your peers convince you that building a business is highly risky, while blindly relying on a single boardroom spreadsheet is somehow viewed as the safe, responsible choice. Long-term, the probabilities dictate a ruthless, undeniable truth. Over a 40-year career, you will inevitably face an unexpected crisis. A department will be downsized. An algorithm will be optimized. A manager will decide they simply do not like you. The people who were absolutely blindsided by sudden layoffs did not fail the system. They followed the system perfectly. They did exactly what the economy required them to do. They prioritized the illusion of safety over the reality of ownership. They traded their prime biological years to build an empire for someone else, leaving themselves completely exposed to the elements. Wealth is often less about effort and more about position. If you position yourself directly beneath a single corporate spigot, your effort will constantly be dictated by the hand that turns the valve. You will work 50 hours a week for decades, completely unaware that a single line of code can turn the water off forever. But if you position yourself as the owner of secret systems, the entire power dynamic flips. You no longer operate out of a scarcity mindset. You walk into the office knowing that the paycheck is simply a bonus, not a lifeline. You stop taking toxic stress. You negotiate differently. You speak with quiet, unbreakable confidence. You stop treating your salary like it's your permanent identity. You start treating it like a temporary tool, used strictly as the raw material to aggressively fund your independence. The hidden rule of modern wealth is that you can never truly be secure as long as someone else controls your only source of survival. Your boss already has a backup plan for you. The only question is when you will finally start building yours.